Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a TimeGuessr puzzle. This is the game that tests your history knowledge and your geography knowledge, neither of which I excel at, so feel free to play along at home, leave your guesses in the comments and see if you can beat me, which you probably will. Anyway, the aim of this game, we will be given 5 photos just like this one. For each one we have to say where in the world was it taken, but we also have to say when in history was it taken. It could be anywhere between 1900 and yesterday, basically. There's obviously more points the closer you are, both on the history part and the geography part. So let's see how we get on today. This looks very war-torn, but then there are people smiling, which seems a little bit out of place. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on here. I feel like I'm going to have to assume that's the Greek flag? Or is it the Israeli flag? I mean, it looks Greek over here, but it very much looks Israeli here. So I think we're going to have to assume it's Israeli. So does that mean it's very recent and it's in Gaza? I mean, this doesn't really look like the sort of high quality photo you'd get in 2025, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm just biased by the fact that the background is very out of focus. The foreground does look pretty high quality, so maybe 2025 is plausible. Let's just go somewhere down here and see if we're remotely close. I was close on both, right. I was 1 year off on the year. That's not too bad. I did think it was pretty recent and I was in the right area, so lots of points for me. Feels a little bit churlish to be talking about points when they show you something from a war zone, but that's how the game goes sometimes. Anyway, we will move on with something that I'm going to do a lot worse at, because black and white photos are my nemesis, because they could be anywhere from 1900 to about 1985. I mean, there's a car. I'm not quite sure this is going to be as old as 1900, but it's definitely before 1985. Hotel booking agent for all Ireland. I was going to say it's English notice board, so it's going to be America, Britain or Australia, but actually it looks very much like it's going to be Ireland instead, doesn't it? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll just go for Dublin. So the next question is what year? I mean, it really does look old. It's got to be post-war though, surely. So let's go 55 and hope that we are remotely close. And we will zoom in on Dublin. We'll just plonk it in the middle because why not? Oh, it's 46, so it was post-war. I wasn't a million miles away, although I did lose half of my points on the year. But obviously it was in Dublin, so we got plenty of points on the location. Not too bad. Oh, another black and white one, and this one might be even trickier. That sign in the background, I'm going to go on a limb and say that that's Hungarian, so I think this is going to be Budapest, because they definitely have trams, and they definitely have words that look like that, Hephaestus, or something along those lines. Apologies for my pronunciation if there's any Hungarians watching. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Budapest. I may well have been on this road. I've been on trams in Budapest. What year do we think? I mean, this is another really old one. Again, I'm thinking it's got to be post-war, but it doesn't have to be very much post-war. Do I go 55 again? Do I leave it as 62? Let's split the difference and go 59. This one does feel a little bit later than the previous one. I'm not quite sure why. Where is the tram system? Where's the main railway station? Coletti, is that what it's called? Coletti, there we go. So I think, what do I think? Which direction are their trams in relation to the main station? I think there's trams over here. I think that's what that is telling us. So let's put it on that road and see how close we are. Oh, it was much earlier. It was during the war. That looks very unaffected by the war. I suppose that's good. I was the wrong side of the river. That's a bit annoying. There's a very big war theme to these pictures today. That's not good. Let's hope we get some nicer things with the last two. Oh, only 1,000 points for year. That's annoying. Anyway, oh, another black and white one. That's got to be the Leaning Tower of Pisa, surely, although that doesn't look like what I thought the backdrop of the Leaning Tower of Pisa was. I have been there and I don't remember seeing a big fence, but I mean, maybe it's just not there anymore, or maybe I completely have forgotten. I think I've got to go with Pisa, because if I don't go with Pisa, I've got no idea what this tower is. And again, it's a black and white photo. The outfits are not particularly modern. I think this time I'm going to leave it at 62. Surely, if I say for a third time it's after the war, I'm going to be correct. And we will zoom right into the Leaning Tower, because if it's not a Leaning Tower, we're miles away. So we might as well make sure we're super close if it is the Leaning Tower. Where is the tower? How far do I have to zoom in? There we go. Oh, I mean, there is a thing here, so it is plausible. Which side of the tower do I think it is? Let's just go. I can't see the cathedral in the background, so I think we'll go from this angle. We'll go here. I was 6 years off, but my distance was measured in metres. It was the Leaning Tower. Phew! And it was post-war, so I was pretty close on the year. I think I deserved more than 3,400 for that. I was in the right decade. That was a tricky one again, in terms of the year. But we did rescue some points, which is always good. Now, finally, we get a non-black and white one. Ocean Investigator. Sadly, I cannot read any of these things. Is that the Caribbean? I feel like we've had a clue about ocean investigators before, and it turned out to be in Hawaii, but there's a chance it turned out to be in Florida. He's pointing to Sri Lanka and southern India, but I'm going to assume he's American by virtue of the fact that his hat is in English. And also, obviously, I mean, there's just no chance that he's in the middle of the ocean, surely. Right, this computer, I vaguely remember having keyboards and screens like that. It's not a very big screen, to be fair. I was going to say it's 90s, but it's not like a massive brick of a monitor. So maybe that means it's going to be a little bit more recent. Let's go 2000 exactly. I feel like I'll be within a decade, hopefully. It could be 80s. It could be 2010s, maybe, but I don't think so. I mean, I've got absolutely nowhere to go on with his location, have I? I think we'll go Florida. Let's go Orlando. Why not? It's 2005. Oh, it was in Hawaii. I should have stuck with my other instinct. That's a little bit frustrating. Oh, he was pointing to the Maldives. I didn't realise the Maldives was so close to India and Sri Lanka. I thought they were a bit further into the middle of the ocean. So that's a little bit frustrating that I got so few points on location. I was in the right country and I got hardly any points for location. That's annoying. But at least we got quite a few points for year this time. So when I mess one of them up, at least I rescue it with the other one. How have we done? 35,000. Okay, that's over 70%. I aim usually for about 2/3, so we did hit that, despite that little bit of a disaster on the location on the last one. If I'd just gone for Hawaii, we'd have hit the 40,000 mark, which would have been nice. But no such luck. But I don't think that was the easiest set, so I'm happy enough with my 70%. Let me know how you got on. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.